privacy, media, and issues. To start with, we have the authenticating information, which is knowing the reliability of sources. Cyberbullying, harassment, can online. Cybersecurity, getting our personal information safe even online. Excessive internet use, getting ourselves too involved in surfing the net.
Next is gambling. It is an issue that is rarely talked but needs for an attention. Online hate. Alongside its many valuable resources, the internet also offers a host of offensive materials, including hateful content. Next is the online ethics. It is introducing how to behave properly in a digital environment. And we have online marketing. It is the promotion of brands to connect with potential customers using the internet and other forms of digital communication.
Next is privacy. This is controlling our personal information. Pornography, one that looks into the potential impacts of exposure of pornographic images. Sexual exploitation, something that deals on knowing the risk of sexual harms. And last is sexting, sending and receiving sexual images. These are some of the digital literacy media and issues that calls for an immediate response and action.
Is thematic analysis. As the name suggests, thematic analysis means analyzing the methods of qualitative data analysis. It means this method can be used to analyze non-numerical data such as audio, video, text, and etc.
There are four main approaches of thematic analysis. So the first one is inductive approach. Inductive approach, without any preconceptions, the inductive approach entails drawing meaning and creating themes from facts. So the second one is deductive approach. Deductive approach, as contrast to an inductive approach, includes starting your analysis with a collection of themes that you are already expect to find your data. So for the third one is the semantic approach. Semantic approach, it ignores the data's underlying meaning, identifying themes solely on the basis of what is clearly or overly expressed in written. In other words, things are taken at face value. The last one is the Latin approach. It contrasts to a semantic approach, focuses on underlying meanings, and examines the reasons for semantic content.
What are the types of thematic analysis? First is the reflexive thematic analysis. It is an easily accessible and theoretically flexible interpretative approach to qualitative data analysis that facilitates the identification and analysis of patterns or terms in a given data set. Second is the coding reliability thematic analysis. It necessitates the work of multiple coders and the design specifically intended for research teams. And the last would be the codebook thematic analysis. This makes use of structured codebooks and predetermined codes, and so it is typically conducted from a deductive interpretative.
How to do a thematic analysis? First is to get familiar with the data. Second is to search for patterns. Third is to review the themes, followed by finalizing the themes, and lastly is to produce the report.
What does a good web etiquette look like? A good web etiquette is recognizing that the internet is an extension of the society. We shall not harm other people, interfere with their work, snoop around their files, or even use the internet to steal. We are all now growing up with social media. Now, what is your online identity? Is it real or virtual? Today, we have the opportunity to be more connected with the world than we ever have before. It's a beautiful thing, an invitation to practice authenticity and mindfulness. But what we are not always aware is that the portrait of humanity seen through selfies is not real. It's a curation. So how can we avoid this division of self? Heed the call to live an authentic life and embrace your inherent awesomeness. We're all beautifully imperfect. Let's embrace it.
English being so dominant online is that it is considered a universal language, often chosen by people of different nationalities as a common way to communicate. Is it real or imagined? Great online communities are built for engagement, empowered communal support, vibrant, multidimensional, growth, from shared purpose and are thoughtfully moderated.
In the internet, there are issues with women having insecurities of such body types. Interpersonal attraction is generally characterized in social psychology. Cyberporn and cybersex are types of this. Antisocial behavior are common to children. Children tend to have online gaming than playing physical activity outside.